When you look at modern gaming laptops, most of them fall into a familiar pattern. You get strong specs on paper, some flashy design choices, and then a few compromises hidden underneath the surface. But every once in a while, a machine comes along that feels more balanced than expected. Not perfect, not overhyped, just very deliberately built to handle serious workloads across gaming, creation, and everyday use. This is one of those systems. At the core of it, you're looking at a high-performance AMD Ryzen 7 processor paired with a next-generation NVIDIA RTX class GPU. That combination alone already sets the expectation for strong gaming performance, but what really defines the experience is how consistently it holds up under pressure. In real usage, games don't just run, they stay stable. Frame pacing feels controlled, load times are quick, and even more demanding titles don't push the system into uncomfortable territory. Instead of chasing peak performance for short bursts, this machine focuses on maintaining it over longer sessions. That difference matters a lot more than most people realize. Then you add 32 GB of system memory into the equation, and the entire experience shifts again. This isn't just about gaming anymore. It's about how many things you can do at the same time without the system slowing down or forcing you to close applications. Editing large video projects, working with multiple browser tabs, running background applications, and gaming all feel like they can exist together without constant trade-offs. That level of headroom is what makes the system feel more future-ready than average gaming laptops in this range. Storage also plays a big role in that responsiveness. With a 1 TB solid-state drive, everything from system boot to game loading to file transfers happens quickly enough that waiting becomes less noticeable. It keeps the overall experience fluid, especially when dealing with large files or creative workloads. Now the display is another area where the experience changes in a noticeable way. An 18-inch WUXGA panel immediately gives you more physical space to work with. In gaming, that means deeper immersion and better visibility. In productivity or editing, it means more room for timelines, tools, and windows without constantly switching between views. It's one of those upgrades that doesn't sound dramatic on paper, but once you use it, going back to smaller screens feels restrictive. Color output is solid, brightness is consistent, and the overall viewing experience is tuned more toward usability than extreme oversaturation or artificial enhancement. It feels practical, which matches the rest of the machine's design philosophy. Thermal performance is always a key concern in high-performance laptops, and here the system stays reasonably controlled under load. You will hear the fans working during intense sessions, but the important part is that performance does not degrade in a noticeable way. That consistency is what keeps long gaming sessions and extended editing work smooth instead of unpredictable. The keyboard setup follows the same practical approach. RGB lighting is included, but it stays balanced rather than overwhelming. Key feedback is responsive enough for both gaming input and typing-heavy tasks, making it comfortable for extended use without fatigue. Even the inclusion of a full HD camera shows that this system isn't focused on just one type of user. It's designed to handle gaming, remote communication, streaming, and general productivity without requiring immediate external accessories. What stands out most, though, is how this machine manages expectations. It doesn't try to compete purely on thinness or portability. It doesn't try to rely only on raw benchmark numbers. Instead, it focuses on sustained performance across different workloads, which is often more important in real-world usage than peak specs alone. You can game on it for hours, switch to editing, handle productivity tasks, and then go back to gaming without feeling like the system is constantly struggling to adapt. That flexibility is what gives it long-term value. For gamers, it delivers smooth modern performance with strong GPU capability. For creators, it offers enough memory and processing power to handle editing workflows comfortably. And for general users who want a single machine that can do everything without immediate limitations, it covers a wide range of needs. It's not trying to be the absolute fastest machine in every category. Instead, it focuses on being consistent, capable, and reliable across all of them. And in today's laptop market, that balance is often harder to find than extreme performance alone.